I'm not going to stand here and lie to you and tell you that loading those up was an easy process. Lou's a tall girl, and that's 9'3" from tip to toe. Anyways, what I can stand here and tell you is it's going to be totally worth it. Dads, brothers from other mothers, and sisters from different misters, thank you for tuning in. Okay, today's, or actually tomorrow's mission is to use those kayaks that are sitting up there. I did already complain that putting them up was a little bit of a hassle. The J-clips seem pretty solid, but the height kind of bothers me. So the mission is to hit Nisconnet Lake. That's outside of Chase, and it's about, by the time you climb up there, about an hour's trip. Not bad. It'll give a really good test to see how the J-clip system works out. It should work out well. I'm excited. I did have them set up before and then ended up having to go to the mechanics and get the front brakes done. And these things were too high to fit through the doors. Anyways, during this time, I've managed to make a couple of modifications, dig out all the rest of the paddling gear. So I'm going to show you one of the little hacks I came up with and my inventory for tomorrow's paddle. Catch you next clip. All right, kids, this is what we've got. So let's go through it. Personal flotation devices over here. Don't go anywhere without them. So I like to think that I float, but I don't. Yes, that's a ladder. And if you look at the height on that, the ladder is absolutely necessary. Okay. And of course the packs. What I'd like to highlight right now, and we're going to kind of zoom in, is this little hack right here. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of Velcro wrap tape and kind of fed it through a clip that wasn't designed for this exact purpose, but I made it work. Yeah, I've had to kind of stuff it through. If you look, it's folded over a bit, but that is all the way through those two strap here, and the clip is aligned so that it's actually horizontal. So I'm going to get landscape mode when I use the action cam. It's a pretty nice little system. It's not going anywhere. That's tough. It's cheap and easy to do. It's an adaptation from a kit I bought that didn't have exactly what I was looking for. So I made it work, and I think this is going to work out fantastic. So you guys are in for some paddle footage for sure. I also, let's see if we can zoom in, guys. Bear with me. Okay, that system on the dash is a little adapter. What a pain was to get that. To turn the action cam, again, horizontal. So this is all for the purposes of getting spectacular B-roll and having less work in editing software at the end of the day. Anyways, I will catch you next clip. Today, tomorrow is the adventure, so let's get to some paddling. Hey kids, quick update. It's now Canada Day, so it's 2 days from the last video. Yesterday got taken up by lifing, which is fine. So given that it's Canada Day, and there's going to be lots of, happy Canada Day, by the way, lots of craziness in town, and there is currently a forest fire on the way to Nisconnet Lake. So heading east, the Trans-Canada is clogged. Now, nothing's closed, but rather than join the fray, we decided that there's going to be a change, and we're going to go to McConnell instead. Now, that overpass, I'm going to bypass that. I'm going to go up the Coquihalla and double back. There's Walloper, Lac Lejeune, Stake, and McConnell all in kind of a line there. So if one gets crazy busy and there's too many people and it's nutty, just move on to the next lake. Anyways, next clip will be our next destination. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm excited to go. Cheers. So McConnell it is. It is pretty busy here, and we thought, that maybe we wouldn't get parking, but we ended up getting an ideal spot. The kayaks are down. The system worked awesome. We took the Coke. Everything's smooth. I can't wait to get paddling. Next step. Okay, boys and girls, the first paddle of the season. I know it's late and it was July 1st, but it's in the bag. That whole system of the cross members is now done. The J clips are up. The mounting and dismounting of said kayaks is getting smoother and much better figured out. Totally better with two people, cannot lie. Anyways, that's been done. We're back. That one was a banger for a start. It was on McConnell Lake. Every direction we looked at looked like it was springing up forest fires. So not that direction. It was beautiful, a little packed. Everybody had the same idea as us, but people are out on the water. Great way. Happy Canada Day, and a great way to spend Canada Day, enjoying the fruits of the natural bounty around us. Lovely day. I wanted to say the success level for the first paddle and the J clips, yada yada, it works, and the system's only going to get smoother. Got some great footage. Yeah, the whole chest mount for the action cam did not work out the way I thought it was going to. It's a little saggy. It was on the wrong side for one, so a little more tinkering. I did manage to get some decent B-roll, which I will include in this. But yes, there we go. An awesome day was had. Again, this is a process. I have picked up the basics in a tent, and we're working on the basics for going out for paddle excursions. We happen to be quite blessed with a lot of different lakes in this area in the interior of BC. Pick a direction and there's a lake to paddle. McConnell maybe took about an hour to go all the way around. It was an enjoyable little excursion. I definitely took my time, soaked in the peace and the quiet. And for all the people that were there, it wasn't raucous. I was able to hear some nature sounds, see some ducks. Little tip around McConnell, you can dip in there, but leeches were seen, so there's leech alert on that one. So be advised if you want to take a dip. The water was a beautiful temperature, but that's not what we were there for. We're there to go on it, not in it. Anyways, instead of a hike, we got a paddle. I'm going to include this in. You're going to be seeing a lot more of the paddle videos as I check out different places. This one was a test run to test out the equipment, to get back in the rhythm of it, the new rack system. Yes, it is a pain, and with a lifted vehicle and a basket, there's a lot more to it. But the thing is, I mean, there are no lakes that I couldn't possibly get into. Anyways, it's Canada Day. Traffic is kind of fierce. I want to sit down and do a little editing and catch some fireworks later. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. This is the first paddle video of the season. It's like, take a hike, take a paddle. Anyways, if this is your ride and your kind of thing, or in fact, this is actually more of your kind of paddle, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, like my stuff, and I guarantee that I will keep the coffee warm and the gear dirty. Peace out, Scout.